I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was
Всё
expecting an
бросайте.
arc to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion
О, там
power
Кроган
into the
есть.
grid.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
Так, мы хотим помочь.
We've heard about what happened, and we're ready to help.
We could use any supplies you have. Food, water, we're short on everything.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at her.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder.
Я почему-то не первопроходец, а проходимец так хочется назвать. Странное название просто, ну ладно. Так. Ну, во-первых, да, у вас нету выбора. Мой отец знал свое дело.
My dad knew what it meant to be Pathfinder. He wouldn't pick me if he thought I wasn't.
Your father won't be around to fix things if you fail.
That's no way to treat a guest.
Идти, господи. А что такой мелкий ты он?
I'm Nakmor Kesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
Ну, хотя бы кто-то меня поддержал. Это хорошо, приятно. Ты вообще, блин, какая-то баба тут. Чё ты, блин, против меня ты имеешь?
Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Welcome to the Nexus.
Так. Спасибо за помощь.
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance.
Ma'am, the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something.
А, это женщина Кроган.
An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship.
Ну да, по голосу можно было догадаться. Но, в принципе, я так и думала, что женщина по голосу. Все равно она похожа на Сару Райдер. Ну, потому что такая внешность. Ну, симпатичная, по крайней мере. Так, ну что же, новое задание, журнал Тролливали. Поговорить. Очень много заданий, чтобы отслеживать, да, удерживать надо. На самом деле, вот здесь я, в принципе... Ой, туда вниз пока не пойду. Я здесь закончила... Ознакомительную часть с игрой. Ну, то есть я тут прервалась, и дальше я уже не знаю, что будет. Охренеть вообще. Вот это вообще да. Вот это да. Так, ну давайте посмотрим. Воссоединение с Нексусом. Гиперион состыковался с Нексусом, который должен координировать работу участников инициативы Андромеда. Поговорить с директором Таном в штабе первопроходцев. Окей, выберите задание, нажмите пробел, чтобы отслеживать задание. Появится на вашем компасе значок. Так, самые важные задания можно найти во вкладке «Приобретенные». Хорошо. То есть это здесь, это журнал, это кодекс. Пометьте все, как прочитано. А вот здесь у нас предметы. Здесь у нас вот пистолет. Оружие, броня, шлем. Кстати, шлем стандартный. Руки стандартные. А вот нагрудник у нас, кстати, плюс 2% повышения опыта за столкновение. А вот нагрудник... у нас два одинаковых получается. Комбо мода. Так, ладно, предметы. Зажигательные патроны. Такие. Еще есть криопатроны. Блин, не то. Это я вышла случайно. Так, хорошо. Чертежи брони. Значит, нагрудник, скиталец, застрельщик. Увеличение урона при попадании в голову. Так, и плюс 3% оружия боезапас, плюс 5% урона от оружия. Тут, кстати, нормальный такой нагрудник. Так. У меня они, по-моему, есть вот эти как раз обычные. Вот эти надо сделать. Наручи. Я не знаю, кстати, как их сделать. Тут, наверное, никак. Требования. Что там требования? Вот, надо собирать. Надо собирать на них. У меня вот этого нету всего дела. То есть сами чертежи типа есть, а на них еще надо собрать. Ресурсы, минералы. Чертежи брони и чертежи вот оружия еще есть. Ого. Урон, скорострельность. Это обычная, это необычная. Тоже надо на них собирать. На них тоже нужно собирать плюшки. Что, чертежи броня, это не все, там еще там до хрена, короче, у меня чертежей, просто на них нужно собрать всякие ресурсы, вот собирать. Так. Утиль. Тут, по-моему, что-то можно уничтожить, а можно, кстати, продавать их, по-моему. Цена низкая. Это мы все продадим. Так. Это мы нашли. Минералы я видела. Так, утиль оставим. Предметы. Так я же все посмотрела, нет разве? Оружие. Штурмовые винтовки. Штурмовая винтовка у меня одна, пистолет у меня один, дробовик у меня еще есть, кстати, вот, которая нашла катана. Ближний бой. Так. Мода на пистолет. Плюс 37% пистолет объем магазина. Пистолет урон. 9% и 9% одинаковые. Окей. Блин, а как их установить? Или не автоматом устанавливаются? Мне это просто очень интересно, как они устанавливаются, потому что только уничтожить есть и назад. Так, а вот это что? О, новый уровень, тут прокачка. Уровень отряда повышен. Райдер станет сильнее, если приобрести новые боевые технические и биотические навыки. Так, отряд. Выберите членов отряда, чтобы их улучшить. Значит, бой вот здесь вот, да, у меня есть 3 очка, да? Правильно или нет? Так, баррикада, растяжка, пистолет, штурмовые винтовки, дробовик, снайперские винтовки, боевые средства. Баррикада. Умение бой. У меня, по-моему, 0 очков. Это закрыто. Это тоже закрыто все. В общем, вот это все, что мне, я так понимаю, доступно. Текущий набор. Поглощение энергии. Вот биотика. Там бой, тут есть вот биотика, и там этот... Да, 3 очка, цена 1 очко. Нет, в общем, я это потом распределю. Надо сначала ознакомиться с этим всем делом. Я сейчас тут похожу, а потом уже буду распределять навыки. Так что пока что, в принципе, можно просто прокачиваться. Да, давай поговорим.
All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
Он хотел, чтобы я была первопроходцем.
In the moment, it saved my life. But it seems my father meant for me to get the role, eventually.
It isn't hereditary. If we wanted an inbred monarchy, we could have left half our gene stock back home. Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess.
Ну, если он передал, значит, он знает, что делать. Знает, что справлюсь я. Что ты, блин, наезжаешь-то? Так. Я пойду, пожалуй. Отношения, да, с отцом.
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends, or...
Мне кажется,
I'm not
Иля.
your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a pathfinder until they've path-found something. Much like a colonial director without colonies.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Not sure who started it, but we're calling them Ket. Kandros will know more. Maybe too much.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
How do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too. Only a new galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
Окей.
There's also this strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
We've tried. Not me. The brains in research. They're supposed to know their business. The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different? I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good.
Окей.
You've had no colony successes in over a year? How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal. Andromeda has not cooperated.
And if it had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus a citadel, not headed by Tan, or even me.
Так, пожалуй, я пойду.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
Ах ты сучка. Ну так, значит, да? Ладно. Так, поговорить с Кэш надо. Кэш. 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 С Кэшей, короче. Где-то тут должна быть. Должна быть. О, тут что-то есть. О. Кеша. Тут Кеша у нас. День новый. Дерьмо старое. Лол. Нормально, чё.
I don't care. We know the problem is more.
Ну,
There
давай.
you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing.
Я
At
еще не
least with the
закончила тут
Hyperion
болтать
hooked up and
ходить.
feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with a genophage.
Так
Right.
какие... А, ну да, мы же все решили.
A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
What about the Krogan here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show a mutation against the virus. A natural defense. During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the mutation while we were in stasis.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
Зря вы улетели,
Yeah,
ребята.
still early,
Генофакты
but
полечили.
I think we made a
Излечили.
dent. Our scientists say we've improved viability to almost 4%, which is a lot better than what we had. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
No wonder your people have such a problem with Solarians.
Some wounds never heal. Not that my ancestors didn't provoke it. They did try to conquer the galaxy. The Solarians were forced to respond. And it's not fair to blame it all on them either. The Solarians developed the virus, but it was the Turians who deployed it. I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of blame to go around, but Andromeda is about new beginnings. My people need that more than most.
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up. There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, was killed.
What happened to Gian Garson?
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders. Tan might know more.
I thought the Hyperion had it bad when we arrived. Anything else?
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources or people, so Addison's more uptight than ever. And let's not forget how badly the station was damaged on arrival. But that's a detail, according to some. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
Так, что там еще можно спросить? А, где Кроган-то?
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
You haven't spoken to number 8 yet, have you?
Number 8?
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions. I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made. My clan were supposed to settle matters and, in return, get more say in the initiative.
Угу.
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place. It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
Правильно.
With your clan gone, why did you stay?
It's complicated.
Как обычно, у
The
баб
station
всегда
and
так.
my clan both
Что не
need me
спросишь, все
here.
сложно.
Why do you call Tan 8?
Because he was 8th in line to take over the Andromeda initiative. I like to remind him of that now and then.
Ну, точнее,
Keep
у нас
him
баб
humble.
всегда так. Я так сказала, как будто я, короче, не одна из них. Так, ладно.
What
Какая
kind of work
работа?
do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
Так, ну все, я пошла дальше.
Nothing more for now.
Later.
Все потом. Все потом. Окей. Ладно. Тебя
My crew's
просканировать.
working on it.
Что,
We've
нельзя,
moved
что ли?
the off center to the top of our priorities.
Ой, там что-то было. Это видела уже. Блок данных. Так. Q там, по-моему, держать или нет? Что надо держать? Навыки журнал. На журнал. Не, ну отслеживание включить, конечно. Дополнительная задача. Блин, а там же было что-то. Опа.
Hello, I'm Jan Garson, founder of the initiative. It's through your hard work that the vision of the Nexus has come to life. You and all your colleagues bind our proud new colonies together. Look around at your achievements. And if you have any questions, my door is always open.
Founder Garson's office is located at workspace not allocated.
Нормально.
Please select a topic.
Так. Процесс отбора.
The selection process saw the Andromeda initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy. After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates, or golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Even at a distance, studying the light from stars can reveal much about their planet's composition and atmosphere. 7 worlds, nicknamed habitats, have the life-supporting environments and resources we need to start our new lives in Andromeda. Integration from the Hyperion is ongoing. Personnel are still restricted to operations.
Так, понятно. Персонал.
For initiative strategy and Pathfinder coordination, please see Director Jaren Tan. For colonial affairs or outpost status, please see Director Foster Addison. For station maintenance, please contact Superintendent Nakmor Kesh. For militia operations or Apex deployment, please see Tyran Kandros.
Ладно, нафиг. Выходим отсюда. Вон там он. Что, можно туда податься? В общем, тут у нас как расположено это все? Поговорить с Таном, куда я, собственно, иду. Здесь у нас офис кэш, я там была, командный центр. А вот здесь надо поговорить с Кандарасом. Пойду-ка я там, наверное, сначала поговорю, а потом уже вернусь. Ну, не с одним из этих. Тут техник. Сюда пройти нельзя, он где-то вот тут вот стоит. Нет, не здесь. Вот он. Нет, это другой человек.
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
Ой,
You
как
get
светло.
used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Tyrian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate that Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
Так, прибытие в Андромеду, твоя роль, благополучие трианцев, помощь ополчения, кеты.
Are the other Turians managing okay?
So. We're not good at sitting around in a crisis. Service before self gets drummed into us at boot camp. That's probably why so many of us are in the militia. We like to earn our citizenship, whatever galaxy we're in. But it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those Ket found us. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to warn the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
What do you know about the enemies we've encountered? The Ket.
We usually see them on worlds with those alien structures. The Ket don't take kindly to anyone studying them. Not sure why. They don't talk to us. Every time we cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
What brought you out here to Andromeda?
I was tired of being the good one.
The good one?
Диалогов тут, конечно, дохрена, я чувствую, сейчас будет тоже много.
There were expectations, you know. Then my sister became a sculptor and cousin Irene
Как
was
обычно в
pirate
Mass
on
Effect, да.
Omega. Everyone was proud that I stayed in service. But I kept wondering, when do I get my adventure? Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy, I had to be part of it.
It's rough out there. I might need backup if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. In fact, I could give you authority to dispatch them. It'll cut down their response time.
Thank you.
Our current ops are on the terminal. See if there's anything that could use a shot where it counts.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Ну, все, да, вот это что такое?
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrion Kandros for authorization to participate. Please speak with Tyrion Kandros for authorization to participate.
Да, еще поговорим. Так, тут данные. Статус. Алекс.
It's not right. It's not fair.
What's wrong?
Oh my, you're... So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last.
О, вон наш,
Maybe you could
этот,
help. You're
Лем,
impartial.
по-моему, да, его?
This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
Так, за какое преступление?
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have... There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
Ну, окей.
I'd be happy to.
Ну, не с радостью, но
Thank
поговорю.
you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell Nilken I love him.
Конечно, конечно, обязательно передам. Опять я шестеркой подрабатываю. Не по своей воле, блин. Ну как ты, вообще-то по своей.
Pathfinder, no time for our beer yet. This place is a mess. Security is... Let's call it strained.
I can believe it. Nexus is running on empty.
Not just that. A lot of the exiles were security. Everyone was trained and armed for Frontier. We know Ket are dangerous, and now we have to worry about our people too. No idea where they went, but they left mad.
А я смотрю, ты тут развлекаешься, да? Не будем их списывать.
They were frustrated. If they just wanted to kill, they could have fought to the last here.
apparently we're the big hope for everyone. Not the Hyperion showing. Just us. I'm with you. It's just... a lot.
Так. Ну, мы, да, все в норму приведем.
As long as the Nexus is here, as long as we're here, we have a job to do.
Double down crisis mode. I can do that. We can do that. Ready and willing, Pathfinder.
Да, я вижу. Да, тарам-тарам, там-тарам-тарам. О, профессор Герик. А что такое? А мне с ним еще поговорить, кстати, нельзя. Но это, видимо, потом можно будет поговорить. Сейчас я схожу к директору этому записи охраны. Тут ничего нету. Эх, хоть бы плюшку положили, какой-нибудь кексик там. Блин, тут читать до хрена, не хочу читать. О, продавец оружия. Сколько у меня денег? 100 баксов. Знаешь что, ты мне не по карману, чувак.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilk and Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilkan, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanting to chat with you.
The Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
О, лол. Я здесь не поэтому.
I'm not here to exile you. Told your wife I'd look into things.
At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
Угу. А потом его нашли мертвым.
So when he was killed, people assumed you did it?
For good reason. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
То есть это было неумышленно.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate.
Блин, хреново. Улики покажет.
I'll check out the evidence. Maybe something doesn't add up.
It'd be nice to have someone with an open mind looking at it. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
Ну, может и есть надежда. Может и есть. Торговать. Да, какой тут торговать? Ладно. Надо будет разобраться в этом деле.